morning. I swear a lot.
Hello friends and welcome back to Phoenix Wright. So, Miles, buddy, you're still guilty. What's up with that? That's pretty bad. What to do? Oh, what should we do? The police have pretty much made up their minds and Miss Edgeworth did it, so I guess we go home and eat crisps. And Miss Edgeworth won't tell us anything, so for crisps? I guess we could go look for clues down by the lake. Right, but we already did that. Well, penny for your thoughts. Not that we can spare it, the office is about to close. Thoughts. Yeah, why won't Miss Edgeworth tell us anything? And why did he refuse to ask for our help? It's almost as if we're incompetent. What jerk. I mean, you're right. I know what we actually need to do. We need to go see Grossberg. The painful absence of his painting. Poor guy. December 25th, Grossberg Law Offices. If he's actually at work today, I won't believe it. That old familiar clearing of the throat. I remember this guy. Oh, your mere's something, I not. I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. The guy who did the case you were too pussy to do. Your mere's something too, I not. Her little sister, yes. Who was also the person who helped take on the case you were too pussy to do. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. I don't actually believe that. They actually look very different, but okay. It takes me back. Back when I had a full head of hair. It's still pretty luscious now, actually. The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon. You see. Mrs. Grossberg, sir, we did not come to your office on Christmas Day to hear you reminisce. We might be here on business, as a matter of fact. Oh, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? What happened? That was a murder last night. A murder? Unthinkable. You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. What, it's like midday, isn't it? Pretty sure. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Pretty wild, actually. Edgeworth? Oh, shit. Who did he shoot? Oh, well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. I guess it makes the rest of this kind of awkward. That painting. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes, I do not think I'll ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it stolen. I suppose my just desserts. Old bitter desserts. Dessert. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not helpful. What about this guy with one bullet in his chest? Strange. I've seen this man somewhere before. Oh! Did you remember, or are you having a heart attack? A bit of both. There was a lawyer here in my office. Call 911. That's Hammond! Richard Hammond! He did a popular car TV show twice. Hard to believe one of the Top Gear trio shot by Miles Edgeworth. Tragic. Mr. Hammond? Did they put his bikes up for sale? Did you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? That would have been pretty close. He's a small target. Yeah, I feel like we would have discussed that more than not at all, but okay, sure. What do you think of my badge? You've really grown up in the past few years, my dear. How proud me would be if she could see you now. But it's my badge. Said she was more worried about me than anything. Just go on and take the compliment, will you? Would you like a camera? This camera on the lake takes a photo and heard an explosion sound, huh? Well, that's what she said. She could be full of shit. We don't know. We're lawyers. Hey, it just happened to set up on the beach pouring out of the lake. This sus as shit, my guy. Yeah, she said it was to photograph shooting stars. Shooting stars! Shooting a star like Richard Hammond. I've cracked the case. Easy. Shooting stars. Explosions. It's like the war. What's the connection? Oh, I'd be suspicious of this witness of yours. No way, she's lovely. What about this picture, huh? This is the moment the crime took place, huh? Yeah. You can't really say for sure, so rough. I'm not really sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not sure at all. Great, thanks. What about this article? My apologies. I'm not sure I can help you with that. Richard Hammond? Who is this Hammond guy, anyway? Mr. Hammond, a self-proclaimed driving god who crashed like 4 supercars. He was the defense attorney in that case. That one case that you definitely know about. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? For me, I was gonna say, isn't that the name of a blaster pistol in Star Wars? And then I realized it's a DL-44. Close, though. Perhaps you remember, I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. Isn't that the one where... something to do with Mia's mother. I don't know, it's been a while. That was the incident where the police were selling lawsuits to fucking spirit medium. Ridiculous. Oh! We've been doing that like every trial since then. Wait, you don't mean... Don't interrupt me while I'm twirling my mustache. Was that medium my mother? Probably. How many do you know? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother contacted the spirit of the victim, and he was like, I'm dead, and she was like, yes. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL-44 incident? The DL-46 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A strange case indeed. Well, they never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Kind of embarrassing when you put it that way. Misty Fey used her powers to torture the spirit of the lake victim. Late, not lake. That's the current one. Little lawyer humor. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. Ah. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. And she was a fraud, but that wasn't why. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes. Yes, quite. Technically. Fine piece of ass, your mother, I must say. Yes. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. I have a reputation, you know. DL6? Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have to do anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. It's almost as if Phoenix should know this. Sorry. The victim in the DL6 incident was his father, Gregory Edgeworth. After he left Limbus Company, he became a lawyer. What? His father? That's what I said, yes. Is there an echo in here, or did I not clear my throat enough? Did I not say it loud enough? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Why are you showing me a photograph of my mother? Misty Fey's photo added to the court record. An old photograph, DL6 Incident Exhibit A, is written on the back. Well, this certainly has been a series of events that have taken place. Thank you, sir. To the detention center. Are you back now? December 25th, detention center, visitors room. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? He's like, I don't need a defense. I only need to attack. That's how I win. Ugh. It's no concern of yours. I guess he hasn't found anyone yet. It's almost as if he stopped being an asshole for 5 minutes. Someone might represent him, but what do I know? I'm just a defense lawyer. Hey, buddy. How would you like yours and my history shoved into your face? Mmm. Ah. Edgeworth, you just keep making noises. It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, and I already hate your stupid face. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. Yeah, it's what we do. We're very good at this. I'll admit I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Not like me, very laissez-faire and laid back and relaxed. You should try it sometime. This detention center is delightful. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident, I'm gonna ignore everything you've just said about my character. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it, because I don't like you. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job, though I do think that, and you aren't, and I still hate you. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. It's some hard shit, right? It will send you places. So, I'm gonna ignore all that as well. Do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. I'm a lawyer, not a fucking prophet. But I just see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like and I will answer to the best of my abilities, which are low. They've been plying me with cheap vodka since I got here. Cool, alright, let's show you everything then. Your attorney's badge? Can't say I really want to see one of those right now. Don't you want to know that I'm qualified to defend you? Wouldn't that help? What's that? Not in the mood for idle banter, right? My time is precious as I stand here, doing nothing. I'm sorry, I can't think of anything I wanted to say about that, so I won't. I am a who-man beep boop. Ah! Who would have thought there'd be a photo? I should have shot the camera lady as well. Edgeworth, did you shoot him? I'm still not going to answer the question. I like to maintain suspense. What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? Give us an honest answer. No, I didn't. It wasn't me. I was at home grinding out Armorer in Final Fantasy XIV. It takes fucking ages, you know. I have 50 helmets and nothing to do with them. What's that? It's Gordy! You love Gordy! Come on now. Not in the mood. Ugh, who's not in the mood for Gordy? Come on now. Alright, the DL6 incident, let's talk about it. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Even though he actually died yesterday when someone who wasn't me, but everyone thinks it was me, shot him. And yes, that was definitely when he died. Right before my eyes. No, I'm an idiot. Sorry, I just realized how stupid what I said was. The lawyer defending his father died. Not his father. He was shot and killed, and he died, and I saw all of it, and I was like, wow, he's dead. Oh, people die when they are killed. Yes, my memories from that time are foggy, but he definitely died after he was killed. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism, just like my extensive knowledge in Krav Maga. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. No one else on this planet owns guns or walks around, so it was a pretty open and shut case. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. Ah, cool. It was an attorney by the name of Richard Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. No, I will not say his name correctly. Shut up. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder, which makes a lot of sense as to indicate that you shot him. Correct? It might have been my evil twin brother that I've never told anyone about. A spirit medium. That was my mom. What? You mean you have parents? I thought you were spawned out of the ground one day. Sorry. I get aggressive when I'm surprised. It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. If only I hadn't shot him. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. December 28th? That's 3 days from now. Very good. The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? I've never been overly clear on how statutes of limitations work in various countries, but I feel like murder has a pretty long one. Might just be 15 years though. I don't know. That's not one I'm going to question in any way, shape, or form, because it's something I know nothing about. So, at least in other cases, I've been like, I think I know something about this and can talk about it. In this case, I'm like, I just don't. I have no knowledge of that whatsoever. Only thing I know is what a statute of limitations is. I don't know how long it lasts. I don't know how that pertains to different crimes and different countries, different legal systems. Beats me, honestly. Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case never happened. You know, and the person who died comes back to life. That's partially true. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever and ever and ever. The suspect. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. I'm a lawyer. He disappeared from public view, nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding, on account of being a murderer and such. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. And what about your father? So was your father a lawyer? He was. Emphasis on was. Past tense. Gregory Hedgeworth, he was quite famous at the time, apparently. Not famous enough to not get shot, but famous nonetheless. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. Ugh. I'd rather not talk about it. Ugh. Right. Are you saying my name or saying that something's correct? It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you, and he's like, no, I want you to fuck off entirely. Yes, fine, of course. Will you? No fucking way! Sorry, Edgey, no way. Get fucked, posh boy. I'm off to the Bahamas. High fives, Maya. Walks out. Right. That's not in the script. Nick! What? Fuck this guy. Sorry, Edgey, no way. Hey, don't look so serious, guys. I was kidding. I was doing a big goof. I can't afford to go to the Bahamas. Just a little joke. Just a minor jape. You two are way too serious. Oh. Someone open a window, it's a little stuffy in here. There was nothing little or joke-like about it. Oh, I thought it was funny. Phoenix, mate. It was fucking hilarious. It was genuinely hilarious. Nick, do it over. Start the conversation again. Roll back the script. Yes, Your Honor. How could I refuse... I need to make this sound convincing. How could I refuse you, Edgeworth? Thank you, Wright. I only hate you more now. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? I was the one who took that brownie. It's just that Larry took like 8 more. But I did take 1, and now I will pay you back for it. What? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Well, you didn't give me the brownie, I nicked it, so... You know. But we're finally squaring that away. By saving you from this murder trial, I no longer owe you a pot brownie. And everything will equalize. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Ha. Ominous, but okay. My next order of request, please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth's request, put in pocket. As you move to the next scene, Edgeworth's request, rolled up and thrown in nearby trash can. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake? Nick, it's a big one! Ah! It's coming down. Oh, well, that was scary. Gordy got bored. Gordy got boardy. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? He used his tectonic powers to make his exit. There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball is actually probably smarter. Maybe? Because if anything falls on you, it's less likely to land on your head, because you're not stood up, so your head isn't the first thing that any falling debris would meet. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. This wasn't a logical decision on his part. He did it because he probably has a phobia of earthquakes, and they terrify him, so he just curled up. But I'm saying that, you know, it could make sense if he curled up in a ball under the desk in which the, you know, this, like, little two-way thing exists. That could protect him, maybe. Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. So I'm still down here. I curled up so tight that my arms and legs are locked together. Can someone help me? Police Department of Criminal Affairs. What's going on here? Who shook the planet? I'm gonna take him downtown. I know Mr. Edgeworth hates that sort of thing. What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago and said she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lot of heart. Why you go around finding more witnesses? But it's the law. You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No. I thought she might be able to clear him, you know, but instead it was the opposite. I admit, I fucked up, okay? I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. Yeah. I probably shouldn't be doing that either, huh? You trying to say something about the way I do my job? I'll snap you like a twig. No, sir. No. What about Lotta's testimony? So, what did Miss Hart say? Oh, she says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. Which is bullshit, because he wasn't there. He was at home playing Final Fantasy XIV. Because I was playing with him. I have to catch every single fish. What? You playing MMO? No, she even had a photograph to prove it. Every time it makes me laugh. What is that on Johnny's head? Right, I saw it too. You really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo, which will result in it being so low quality, you still won't be able to tell who did it. She said, it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She can do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. In any case, she's gonna be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other witness? Well, I snapped him like a twig. Apparently, there was a cancellation on account of being snapped in half. A cancellation? First trial. I'm afraid tomorrow is gonna be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. Pretty open and shut. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked. Edgeworth. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender, and they're all terrible, just like you, Phoenix. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the only one who could do it, pal. You're marginally less bad than the rest of the public defenders. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Don't worry, I got a thing for you. It's called this request. He requests that you bring him a bacon sandwich. Look what I got. It's a piece of paper. What's on it? I'll never tell. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited until the last minute to file those papers. My boss is gonna yell at me, but fuck him. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. You're gonna need it. Hey. You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? Yeah, we did. Is a supervillain attacking the city again? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. I was worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. The court proceedings are gonna start with a cage match. So, practice your infighting. Later. A cage match. How big's the cage? He didn't say. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. An earthquake killed his father with a gun. We must put the earthquake on trial. Save your progress, yes. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave it there, friends, for 2 reasons. 1, I blew my voice out pretty hard doing those voices, and second of all, I want to do the trial, at least this stage of the trial, because there'll obviously be more stages, But I want to do the stage of the trial all in one video, and I want to split it up like the investigation, which I have admittedly been dragging my feet on a little bit, but I want to do the entire trial in one go, and then continue with the investigation on the next one, which means end here, so this is a reasonable length, and then next time, regardless how long this goddamn trial is, we smash through it. Get it done, and then more investigation, I imagine. But whatever happened then will happen then. Friends, thank you so much for watching. This has been fun. It's been a good one. Special thanks to our members and patrons: Tony the Horse, Cryolytic, Abyssal Angie, Beachan, Grand Captain General Peace, Beanbag Turtle, Malignant Humor, Zanael, Cuds, Canis Maria, Poe, Porkchop Lebrec, Lifesteal, Mega Mr. Z-Man, Unclever Name, Lumen, Summercat, Flanny, Painter Dragoon, Lyle the Hexire, Libpotatoes, Proxy, Caminera, Moa, Heartland, Harrick J, Dresso, Sion Distant, Slol, Etherbin, Linky, Zeon, Cedar, Bimble, Watts, Majoko, Maimu, Now, Kia, Honeydew, Sweet Baby Red, Jess Kitty, Plutonia, Biodreamer, Ghost Up, Lullaby, K-Bub, Magic Owl, The Frostbite, Monsoon, SCP-106A, Namad, and Kenny T800 for support me on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, nah, it's an interesting case. I didn't think they were going to tie it back to Mia's mother. Mia, it works both ways. Point is, I didn't think they were going to tie it back to their mother, and I didn't think they were going to tie Edgeworth's father into things either. That does make it quite interesting. Curious to see how this plays out, and if I'm right as to who the prosecutor is on this one, I think I've seen a picture of them before, but I don't know. But if I have, and it is who I think it is, this will be pretty fun, because I remember him looking pretty cool. But we'll see. That'll be next time, and I hope I see you there. Toodles. Goodbye.